So this is one of my big reviews on all the different television shows coming this 2015-2016 season. And for this one, I'm going to be doing all the different shows that are coming out on ABC. Now with ABC, they seem to have a big sort of double block, I guess the word that's coming to my mind. Or just two different kind of shows that they're doing, where they're either doing like major dramas or comedies. And for my review on these shows, I'll be doing all the different dramas first, and then I'll do the comedies. Now, the first show that I'm going to talk about is Blood and Oil. Billy and Cody head to North Dakota looking for a possible life of becoming rich with all the sudden oil found there. After buying some land, they soon become pitted against one of the biggest oil tycoons out there, causing them to put everything on the lines in the hopes of becoming rich. Now, I don't think I'll be seeing this television show right away, but it does look really good, so it's more of one that I'll be watching later as a whole season, and not episode by episode. Because it does look really, really good, but not quite good enough in my opinion for me to want to watch it live, especially with all the other shows that I'm going to be watching. The next show is The Catch. The Catch is a thriller centered around a strong, successful Alice Martin. She's a fraud investigator who is about to be victim of fraud by her own fiancé. Between her cases, she is determined to find him before it ruins her career. Again, another show that looks really, really good, but not really one I'm going to be watching. Because it does look a lot like The Good Wife and Revenge kind of mixed together. And I loved Revenge, but only for like the first few seasons, and then it just kind of dragged on. So it's not really one that I'm going to be watching, but it definitely is one that I give high remarks and say that it's probably going to be a really, really good show. The next show coming this 2015-2016 season is The Family. The Family is a thriller that follows the return of a politician's young son who was presumed dead after disappearing over a decade earlier. As the mysterious young man is welcomed back into his family, suspicions emerge. Is he really who he says he is? Now this looks like a really, really good show and one that I'm really excited to go and see. This is probably not the top one that I want to see, but on the very top high bar of a really good show that I'm really excited for. So I'm definitely going to be checking this show out. The next show is Of Kings and Prophets. Of Kings and Prophets is an epic biblical saga of faith, ambition, and betrayal, as told through the eyes of a battle-weary king and a powerful and resentful prophet, and the resourceful young shepherd on a collision course with destiny. Now this one I'm not quite sure of. I'm going to wait and see more of what other people think of in a show that I might watch as a full season later. Because it looks very interesting and I'm very curious to see how the story unfolds. But I'm not interested enough to watch it, I guess is the best way I can describe it. A really weird description, but it works, I guess. The next show is Quantico. A diverse group of recruits has arrived at the FBI Quantico base for training. They are the best, the brightest, and most vetted, so it seems impossible that one of them is suspected to be the mastermind behind the biggest attack on New York City since 9/11. Now this one looks really, really good, and probably it's got to be the number one that I'm most looking forward to see, because I am very interested in how it all unfolds. How much of it is backstory and how much is current story. Because they have in the trailer like them working at like Quantico base and stuff, and then they also have her after like the aftermath of the big explosion. So I'm very curious to see which one of those stories is the main story that's like currently going on and which is not foreshadowing, but told in the past. I'm just very curious to see how this show all unfolds and hope that it holds up to the hype that the trailer puts out for it. The next show is Wicked City. Wicked City follows a unique case set in the noteworthy era of LA history. Starting with a murder case from 1982, centers around the rock and roll, cocaine-infused revelry of the Sunset Strip. Alliances are formed to solve a serial murder case. Now, this definitely looks like a really, really good show, but not one that I feel like I'm going to be watching right away. Once again, another one that I might be watching as a whole season later. But yeah, not one that I'm going to be watching right away. I'm going to see how other people feel about it. If it is picked up for like a second season, I might watch it. But it's not one that I'm going to be watching right away, I feel. The next show is Dr. Keene. Dr. Keene is a brilliant physician with no bedside manners. He's always trying to be a good doctor as well as a good husband and a good dad to his 2 kids. Luckily, his therapist wife, Allison, is just the right partner to keep him sane. Now, this looks like a good show that I'll be checking out the first few episodes to see how I feel about it. So, it's a big we'll see. The next show is The Real O'Neills. Real O'Neills is a contemporary take on a seemingly perfect Catholic family, whose lives take an unexpected turn when the surprising truths are revealed. Instead of ruining their family, the honesty triggers a new, messier chapter where everyone stops pretending to be perfect and actually starts being real. Now, I'll be checking out the first few episodes of this one, but I'm not sure how I feel about it because the big secrets all seem to be very big sort of buzzer topics. So I don't know how well they're going to take those topics on a comedy spin to them. So it's just one that I feel like I don't know how to feel about it. It's going to be one that I'm going to have to wait and see how it turns out and see how well the writers do at trying to take all those major topics and put it into the show for each of the characters. So it's a big we'll see. The next show is Uncle Buck. Uncle Buck is a fun-loving but irresponsible guy who needs a job and a place to stay. By happy coincidence, his niece and nephew's nanny just quit, and his brother and sister-in-law need his help. His unconventional personality just may make him the right fit for the family, and they may be the answer to his problems too. I'm definitely going to be checking this one out because it looks really funny and really good based on the trailer, so I'm hoping that it holds up to that standard that the trailer put out there, because I feel like I'm just going to love this show. And the final show for the 2015-2016 ABC season is The Muppets. The Muppets return to primetime with a contemporary documentary-style show that for the first time ever will explore the Muppets' personal lives and relationships, both at home as well as at work. The romances, the breakups, the achievements, the disappointments, the wants and the desires are all covered. And all I have to say is it's the gosh darn Muppets, so of course I'm going to be checking this out. So that's all my little reviews and summaries of all the different television shows coming to ABC this 2015-2016 season. So I'm going to be leaving the trailers to all the different shows in the description down below, so you can check them out. And later in this week I'll be posting some of the other television networks, TV shows that are going to be going up. I've already done CBS, and later I'll be doing NBC and Fox. So keep a lookout for those. And yeah, bye!